Welcome to Frost & Sullivan's Growth Podcast. This series explores the technologies, strategic imperatives, and growth opportunities shaping transformation across industries. In today's episode, we are looking at Southeast Asia, where the automobile industry is going through a fundamental reconfiguration. Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam together registered 3.1 million passenger vehicles and pickup trucks in 2025, and the region's population is set to cross 686 million in 2026, backed by a nominal GDP of $4.1 trillion. Behind these numbers is a bigger story. Global OEMs are treating ASEAN as more than an assembly base. They are building it into a genuine electric vehicle production anchor. Let's explore what's driving this shift and where the growth opportunities are opening up.
The transformation across ASEAN's automotive industry is being shaped by three connected forces. First, customer value chain compression. Governments across Thailand and Indonesia are offering tax breaks and manufacturing incentives to localize the EV supply chain. Local production has become the price of entry for OEMs, and that is opening high-priority opportunities for suppliers in batteries, semiconductors, and charging infrastructure. Second, transformative megatrends. Battery electric vehicle adoption is climbing across Indonesia, Malaysia, Vietnam, the Philippines, and Thailand, pushed forward by Chinese OEMs, government mandates, and homegrown players like VinFast. Where charging infrastructure is still catching up, hybrids are filling the gap. Third, internal challenges. Rising lithium and nickel costs are squeezing margins, environmental rules are adding complexity, and trade fragmentation along with U.S. tariffs is pushing OEMs toward multi-country supplier networks. Are your growth strategies aligned with these strategic imperatives as they reshape competitive dynamics across the region? Every ASEAN economy is approaching this transformation differently. Indonesia is turning its nickel reserves into a battery production advantage, with policy incentives accelerating local EV investment. Thailand is leaning on its established assembly infrastructure and Tier 1 supplier depth to become the fastest path to regional EV production scale. Vietnam's VinFast is proving that an integrated, homegrown EV model can scale within a compressed timeline. Malaysia is intensifying competition between domestic OEMs and Chinese entrants while investing in battery research and development. And the Philippines, still working with a smaller base, is seeing hybrid demand hold steady while charging infrastructure catches up. Which of these regional strategies lines up most closely with where your organization already has a footprint? Two opportunities stand out for organizations planning their next move in ASEAN. The first is capitalizing on Indonesia's and Thailand's roles as EV production hubs. Both economies are combining infrastructure, policy incentives, and supply chain depth to become the region's primary manufacturing anchors, and the incentive structures are designed to reward early commitments. BYD is a useful reference point here, having built out manufacturing operations in Thailand while expanding assembly capacity in Indonesia and Malaysia. The second is accelerating EV growth through research and development and standardization. Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Thailand are all investing in domestic R&D and manufacturing upgrades to reduce import dependence. Governments are also working toward unified EV standards for batteries, charging, and safety, which means organizations that engage early can shape compatibility requirements before they become fixed. Is your organization building the R&D capabilities and standardization partnerships needed to gain a real competitive edge here? Vehicle manufacturing, battery production, charging infrastructure, and digital connectivity are increasingly moving from separate business lines into one integrated system across Southeast Asia. Chinese OEMs have moved first and moved fast, but the competitive landscape is still being defined. That leaves a genuine window for organizations willing to commit to production and technology investment now.
Thanks for joining us on Frost & Sullivan's Growth Podcast. ASEAN's automotive transformation is opening up a wide set of growth opportunities, from EV production hubs to research and standardization partnerships for organizations ready to move early and build the right regional ecosystem. For access to our research, competitive benchmarking, and best practice frameworks, head over to frost.com or email transformation.growth@frost.com. We'll be back soon with more conversations exploring the technologies, strategic imperatives, and growth opportunities shaping industries around the world.